Welcome to our live stream. Tonight, I am joined by Antoine from New Stuff on YouTube. That's right, isn't it? You changed your channel name now.
New Stuff TV.
New Stuff TV, that's it.
Yeah,
that's the one.
New Stuff TV.
And speaking of new stuff, we have the new Life Q35, and we are going to be unboxing these live right now. And I'm going to need some assistance because you're the expert on this, Antoine.
Hey, man, I am so glad I can still see that little wrapper around it because we're going to have some fun. So let me know when you're ready to unbox those things because I got to walk you through this step by step.
I'm going to need it because before we went live, I was just saying I have no finesse to it. My hands are going to be all over it. I'm going to be tearing at it like a Christmas morning, and it's not going to be pretty. But we're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about Life Q35, the new features, and Antoine, I want to know what you think because I know you spent some time using these headphones. But before we get into all of that, let's have a little catch up. The last time I saw you was the audio escape when we did the escape together.
Yeah, when you made me look like a fool in front of everybody.
Well, guess what? There's no escape room tonight. There's no escape.
Good.
So, but how are you doing? How's the channel? How's life?
Hey, man, everything is going well, man. Since we last spoke, new puppy, got a new backyard built, and I'm just hanging out, just doing a lot of life, man. Just doing everything I'd like to be doing.
Just doing life.
So that still exists. That is me.
No, that sounds cool, man. And then so speaking of just doing life, I saw your pool. That looks incredible.
Oh, thank you.
What is the best speaker to use in the pool?
Oh man, there's a lot of speakers. So
it's Flare 2.
Oh, okay, so yeah, the Flare 2. The Flare 2. Yeah, man, you need something if you're going to be at a pool. Of course, even if it's going to be poolside, you got to have that splash proof minimal, but it can be waterproof. And if it's at a pool, there's more than one person there, so you got to have sound coming from all directions. So yeah, the Flare 2, man.
Exactly. Right. So I'm going to need your help now.
You ready? All right, man. First of all, you got to have your kit. The kit consists of a knife. You got a knife?
Can't just use these.
No, absolutely not. That's step number 2. That's step number 2.
Don't worry. This isn't as big as the one on your channel. The one.
Don't worry. No worries. All you need.
Size doesn't matter.
Size does not matter in this particular case. Not this time. Okay, so you got the box, you got your knife. Where's the knife? You put it down. Okay, now what you gotta do is you gotta hold that bad boy up and you cut away from you because I don't want you slicing yourself up on camera. And you just gotta let out a nice grunty. That's it. That's my man. There you go. Whoa. Easy now. Easy on that package. Okay. Now you got to get a good grip on that plastic and just rip it off real sexy like just.
This is your time to make me look a fool, isn't it?
Come on, man. You got to do it. Just get a grip on it and just rip it off real sexy like. Just take it off.
How slow or fast?
Do it slow, man. Hold up. We got to play some music. You got some nice soothing music. Boom. Oh,
yeah. It's off.
Okay, now just peel it off. There you go. Oh, I like that. That's it. Okay. Just toss it. There you go.
You like that?
I like that. See, you've done this before.
So here we go. This is the Life Q35. Look at this. So thoughts on the box, the presentation first. So the big thing to notice about the new headphones, high-res audio wireless. Now that's a step up from the Life Q30. Wireless, high-res audio, LDAC, hybrid ANC. But let's open them. Or we just sit there reading the box.
All right, just let it come out. There you go. Nice and easy.
Oh, look at the suspense.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, we hit a snag. Oh. Ole!
Oh yeah, the package pop. You gotta love it.
Okay, so Talk me through this, because I watched your video earlier on YouTube. This is new. This is different.
That is new. Usually it's just, you know, like it's just there in front of you. That looks like a box of chocolates. So you just undo that, and then you got your
I like the Soundcore logo.
It's super classy.
So I realized we're doing an unboxing. I was like opening it to myself then. So there we go. Whoa. Now, talk me through this case, because I can't describe how good this case feels. Like,
hey, this is new too, man. This is straight up velvet, dude. I was very surprised to see this, and I think I might have spent a little too much time talking about the case in my original video, but I was so taken aback by it because it's just one of those things, it's almost like a fidget spinner. You just want to touch it and rub it and just make all your worries go away.
So it's a different shape, right, to the Life Q30? Because I think one of the cases I had was more
of a square.
More of a square, but it wasn't quite a square. This one just feels a bit more. This one definitely is more premium. Like, yeah, I'm spending too long stroking that as well.
It's okay. Okay. Well, move it on.
So, this is what you get when you open it. There they are in all their glory.
So what you think about that color, man?
So this is the big thing. So I'm not 100% sure on the shade of blue, but for comparison, I have the blue Q30s as well. So I know you spoke about this on your video. Like, when you first look at these, they're not visibility, like the look isn't too far away from the Q30s. And this was the blue. These are the blue Q30s. So if you can see that.
Oh, so those are a little darker.
These are a little darker.
Okay.
Whereas these, I feel like the finish is different. The blue isn't as dark. Talk me through what you thought when you opened it.
I just thought I like the matte finish, and the blue, to me, it's a perfect shade. It's not too dark. It's not so bright to where it's going to catch a bunch of unwanted attention if you're wearing them out in the street or something like that. I just think it's a great color. It's beautiful, man. And the logo is nice and subtle. You know, it just doesn't scream at you. I like how it was done inside of the matte finish. It's nice, man.
I've always found I found the Q30s comfortable. I could wear them for like a long length of time. Like the ear, it's just comfortable, and these feel the same. So what comes in the box? What comes in the case of it? Obviously, your little pouch. And then let's see what we have in here.
Well, you know what? Before we go there, I have had a ton of questions about the ear pads themselves for the Q30 versus the Q35. A lot of people say in the video, it looks like the Q35 pads are a little bit thicker than the Q30s. And I felt like it was just because the case kind of squishes the Q30s a little bit more. Are they the same ear pads, or are these upgraded?
I think... So I'm doing a live comparison now.
Okay.
These are the black Q30s, right? These have just come out of the box. So if I put them together somehow, if I can, I think you might be... I can't give a 100% correct answer, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's really difficult to judge. It seems like the case on the Q...
These have come out of the box, and they're kind of squashed, but the Q30s they feel different, and they feel thinner.
Okay. But, so I could be wrong. I thought they were the same, but who knows, man? They both feel fantastic. I mean, there's nothing wrong with either one of them.
So we spoke about the color and the design. I think the color is definitely a step up on these. There he is. He's rocking them.
Yeah, man. You are instantly upgraded once you put these on your head. There you go. Now you look better, man. I was having a hard time looking at you earlier, but now you got these headphones on your head. Now you're handsome.
I can't hear you. I'm blocking it out. I'm blocking it out.
All right, all right, all right.
So talk to me. Hang on, before we actually carry on talking. The little pouch, you get the adapter for when you're on an airplane. You get the USB-C charging cable.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get the aux cable. So all standard. No surprises there. I know you spoke about that on your video on your channel. Like, I think the real upgrades are what's on the inside, right? So
Guts, yeah.
the guts. So we got LDAC, which is a big thing. Talk to me about that. Well, you tested that out, right? I can't test that because that's Android only, not on iOS yet.
Yeah, I did not know that until the Q35, that poor iPhone users don't get to experience that. So I don't know if that's a determining factor for you. If not, then, or if it is, then the Q30s are still, you know, winners. But if you're able to take advantage of those high quality files and, you know, streaming and stuff like that, LDAC definitely plays a huge role in that sound quality, especially now that it has, I didn't even know there was a high res wireless versus high res. I thought high res was just high res, but now, yeah, there's high res wireless. So that's super cool. And that way it just breathes more life into your music.
Yeah.
If I wanted to put it a simple way.
The cool thing about LDAC, so the information behind that is it transfers 3 times more data than other Bluetooth codecs. So you're always getting that highest quality audio if you can take advantage of that. So it ensures that the tiniest details in a song are there. So that's for all the audio files out there. So that, I think that's a huge win for the Q35s. And like you said, the high res wireless audio. I didn't realize that you could have high res wireless.
Yeah. So is there going to be a reduction in latency as well, as far as like gaming or watching movies, or is it just the fine quality of the music itself?
The fine quality. So,
okay.
Which is awesome. So 100% take advantage of that. You don't get that with the Q30s. Now, one of my favorite functions, how annoying is it when you're listening to music, someone walks in the room, starts talking to you, and you have that moment of wearing headphones, and you take them off and your music keeps playing, right?
Yeah.
Smart detection. Talk to me about it. You've been using it and trying it out. What do you think?
Yeah, that should be a standard in all headphones moving forward. So yeah, let's just put that out there. Anybody who's watching this, your headphones are crap if they don't do this.
So before this unboxing, I've actually tested these out a little bit myself already as well on a different pair, and it's awesome. You did a really good experiment in yours. It's so when you have them on and do that, the music just automatically pauses, and then the cool thing, it somehow recognizes, bang, music will go back on. But you did it on your video when you put it on your head, and it kind of knew, right?
Yeah, I've had other headphones that have that feature. And here's another thing, man. I didn't talk about this in the video, but if you look inside of these ear cups, you do not see a sensor. Usually there will be some type of sensor in there that's open and you can see it inside of the headphones. Somehow they've actually hidden the sensor. You don't see it at all. And you can actually trick the headphones. You know, you usually just put them on your head, or if they get too close together around your neck, they can actually turn back on and start playing. But with these, I tried to trick them and they just know, not fooling me. And the music, it stays paused until you actually put them on your ear. So there's some algorithm and sensor in there working together, making sure it works perfectly every time.
I wish I could take credit for it, being part of the Soundcore team, but sadly I can't, because I'm not the engineers who come up with these.
Well, they're not here right now, so you should just take the credit.
Yeah, this product was me.
There you go.
So if you're just joining the stream now, we're talking about Life Q35. You missed the great unboxing of them. I had Antoine's assistance, and
you did good, man. You did real well.
So far, we've covered the awesome finish of these. So To me, it doesn't come across on my webcam like how nice this color is, like, and the finish in person. It's like slick. So we've covered that. We've covered the velvet case. We spoke about that in length. You can watch Antoine's video on YouTube where he goes into more length about the case. We spoke about LDAC and the 3 times more data than other Bluetooth codecs. We spoke about smart detection, ANC. Had that on the Q30s, and everyone loves ANC. I love being able to block out noise. But what's your favorite part about that? Like, what modes do you tend to use?
Well, first of all, with the ANC, I felt like, okay, they were smart, and it was something that wasn't broken, so they didn't try to fix it. I feel like it's the same quality of active noise cancellation you got in the Q30s, which I thought was great. I like that they have, I guess it would be a total of 5 different modes. You have off, which is normal, then you have ambient sound, and then once you turn on active noise cancellation, you get 3 modes inside of that, which is indoor, outdoor, and commuting, I think it is. So you get lots of opportunity there to kind of tweak the noise canceling to what your needs are at any specific time. So that's nice to have. But my personal favorite, I'm usually alone. And if there's a lot of noise, if I'm in a public place, then full on active noise cancellation, like block out everything. So I would put it in transport mode or something like that. But a lot of times I'm alone and I like having ambient sound. So I can hear a door opening or maybe my dog's barking. So if I'm not listening to my music like mega loud, I can still hear those things and still feel like, you know, I'm not paranoid thinking, did I just hear something? No, it was the door. And the ambient sound works really well. It's a natural sounding ambient sound.
So if you haven't tried out using the ANC on Q35 or Q30 or some of our other earbuds, the Liberty Air 2 Pro, you need to download the Soundcore app, because it opens up whole new worlds to your headphones. Like, we'll go into this in a minute, but like the customization you can do with the EQs, but even the ANC is, you can do so much. The cool thing is as well, you can actually tap the side of the Q35s and go into transparency mode to turn it on or off. That's handy. I actually did that by mistake and didn't know what I was doing before when I first put them on. And I was like, oh, you know, when you hold your hat, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah. What just happened here?
Yeah.
And you know, that's a great feature that, like, they're just pumping features into the headphones. And I mean, you got a lot of high-end features built into these headphones that, even though they're a little bit more than the Q30s, they still don't break the bank. But you got a lot of $300 headphone features in these. And to have that quick attention combined with the what is it, auto pause and auto play feature,
the smart detection.
Yeah, you know, some people would say it's kind of redundant, but it's not. Like, let's say you're, I don't know, on an airplane or something like that, and you need to hear that quick announcement, and you could just do this, and you don't have to necessarily stop your music or, you know, go through the whole gesture of pulling your headphones off, and just let it go, and you can play your music again. So it's necessary and very convenient to have that. But if you know you need to pause that music, just slide them down, and you don't have to pull out your phone or press a button on the headphones, and just pull it off and it stops. It's automation. It's nice.
That's one of my favorite features. And back to the airplane, I like that. Yeah, when you want to hear the announcement, just lean on it, push the side, push the kick up. If the food's coming, then you want to be taking the headphones off, because you're like, that's my full attention's on that.
yeah, it's time to go in. But you got to be careful though, because you know the cups are open when it's on your neck like this. And if you're like me, man, food gets in my beard, and you know it goes from the beard into the ear cup. Next thing you know, it's in your ears. So you got to watch that whole situation, man.
So let's go back to the Soundcore app. So just spoke about all of the ANC and the hybrid active noise cancellation. Straight out of the box, I know from speaking to you, like, for your preference, you tweak the bass a little, right? So talk to me about like your EQ. What do you do with the EQ? Because there's so many different options with the Soundcore app. What's your go-to setup?
Well, I typically like the Soundcore signature, because it just, I'm a for the audiophiles out there, I'm a V-shaped guy. My EQ usually looks somewhat like a V or a sharp U. So I like the Soundcore signature because it kind of replicates that. But in this case, I went over to, I found that the Soundcore signature had a little bit too much bass for me. So, and I thought that was really cool. And like, okay, I need to tweak this at the same time. It's cool because, man, these headphones can thump out a lot of bass. And you usually don't get that with these type of audiophile high res type of headphones. It's usually more accurate. So that was a nice, nice to have.
That's the high res wireless audio kicking in.
Right. So I went over to acoustic. I kind of just toggled through all of the presets, and then I found acoustic took out more of the bass while still leaving a lot of the vocals, but not messing with the midtones too much. As far as a preset, that was my favorite one. Now, when we go into actual toggling the EQs, the bands, it gets just crazy in there, man. So these headphones are great for that because you do get high res and you get all of that sound customization. You have everything at the tip of your fingers on that app.
Amazing. I'm the same. I tend to always, I'll listen one time on one EQ and I feel like I'm on the never ending journey to try and find the best sound or something, man.
Because there's so many. Yeah.
So yeah, just another cool thing, you can pair it with two devices. So you can switch between being connected to your laptop if you're doing a work call or online meeting, and then have it with your phone if you just want to finish your meeting and carry on jamming out to the music that you had playing on your phone the first time.
Yeah. I want to speak on that real quick, and I have to apologize for my audience because that's something I really don't talk about that much. And yeah, these headphones are capable of it. And my wife was actually using the Q30s, and she was studying on her laptop, but she needed to watch a video on her phone. So she needed both. And she was toggling back and forth. So that's a real life case scenario where somebody needs that. Me, myself, I'm usually just on my phone or just on my tablet. So, for some people that might not be a big deal, but what if you're studying, or what if you're having a meeting and you got to catch a phone call and you're at your PC at the same time? So that's a huge feature that nobody really talks about. I think that should be on the box, Sean.
Right. So again, some housekeeping. If you're just joining us, we've been unboxing the new Life Q35s. So high definition wireless sound. Quick run through, high res audio wireless, which amazing. Like, you get high res audio without having to attach the aux cable or anything. That's a big new one. What was it we was looking for in the box? I want to try and prove you wrong if we have it on the box.
The dual connect. What is that called? Is it called dual connect or multi-connect? Is there a name for it? Multi-connect? I don't see it on this box.
It's not on the box, but it's on soundcore.com. So if you are interested in the new Life Q35s, follow the link above this video and in the comments, head over to soundcore.com. They're available now. If you want to learn even more and watch Antoine's video that he's already done, along with some other YouTube reviews, some written reviews, there's all of that over on community.soundcore.com. There's a link to that in the comments. What do I want to talk about? I want to talk about the headphones, obviously, but so overall, what is your what do you think your favorite feature is? If you like, I'm putting these with the next to the Q30s and saying, hit me. Like, what is your favorite feature?
I got to tell you, man, my favorite feature is not a technical thing. Well, okay, my favorite tech feature is the wearing detection, because that's just clutch.
The smart detection, right? So when
that's music pause. Like I said, that should be a standard for every headphone coming out. But my favorite feature is the color.
The color.
If you want to consider that being a feature, that's I talk about this a lot with headphones. They usually come in black. And while they do look somewhat different than the next brand or the next model, it's still black, which is nice because sometimes you just want to put it on your head. You don't want to call attention. But people like me, I got a personality, man. So, I want my personality to show through my clothing or my watch. And now I wear headphones. So let's throw some personality in there. It doesn't have to be crazy. But, when you have something where I can choose a color, whether it be blue or like with the Liberty Air 2 Pro, you know, you had those beautiful colors, the pink, the white, and this, again, this blue, this is like the perfect blue in a headphone. So yeah, this is actually my favorite, man. I couldn't stop talking about the color in the video. This color is so nice. And the fact that it's matte. Okay, I'll just keep running on about the color, but favorite feature. Yeah, there you go.
No, I agree with you. I love the direction that we're going in and gone with for some of these headphones. Like that as soon as I open these for the first time, straight away the design, to me, I look at it and think that's slick, that's like premium, that's nice, like the design.
Yeah.
And then you start throwing in like they look slick, okay, and like we said, the big changes is really in the guts. It's on the inside, is the technology, and you get the high res wireless audio, you get the smart detection, the ANC thrown in, the Soundcore app. Suddenly it all starts building up, and you're like, yeah, these are the one.
Yeah, these really do have a lot going for them at a doable price. I always like that about Soundcore's products. It's always a doable price, where you look at something, you know, you've seen some stuff on the internet and you're like, man, that looks expensive. You scroll down and you're like, yep, I can't afford that. But then, you know, when we got a Soundcore product, it's like, okay, that looks amazing. And I'm sure they sound amazing. And you just know you can afford it. And then you scroll down and you're like, yeah, that's doable. I can do that. Here's my money.
And I think it's good that we can stand up to these other products as well. That's so.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any compromises here at all.
No, everything's perfect, Antoine. Everything is perfect.
Okay. I hate using the word perfect, but I'm gonna agree with you on this.
you don't have to agree with me. But again, if you're watching this right now, Life Q35, click the link in the description of this video. Check out the link in the comments.
Hey, has anybody noticed that every time he takes the headphones off of his body, whether on his head or on his neck, he just looks like regular Sean? But then he puts them on and then he turns into this cool Sean. It's like, see, now he's cool. He's super cool.
I can't hear you. The ANC is kicked in again.
He can't hear, but he's still cool.
Hey, let me do the transparency.
Okay. Oh man.
But once again, well, Antoine, final thoughts before I let you go.
Hey man, I just appreciate y'all having me on and putting up with me and my shenanigans. You did a great job unboxing these excellent headphones right here. And as far as the headphones, good job, Soundcore. Good job.
And where can people thank you, first of all? And thank you for your guidance on the unboxing. That was rough at the beginning because I didn't know what I was doing.
Hey man, you just gotta let your emotions flow. Just rip it off. You know, you just let it happen, man.
Yeah, I like that. Just let it happen.
Yeah, just play some nice soothing music next time. It'll come to you, man. It just comes naturally.
And where can people find you and watch your more in-depth review on the Q35s?
You got to go to YouTube and then search for New Stuff TV, and then you'll see this handsome face opening up some new stuff. And my latest video is the Q35, so make sure you check that out.
Awesome. And remember, there's the link in the description of this video. There's a link in the comments to head over to the Soundcore community. You've watched me unbox these with Antoine. We've said our piece. We've outlined the features. I'm telling you they're great. Antoine's telling you they're great. But if you want to find out more, head over to soundcore.com or head over to community.soundcore.com. There's more information there. You can find out for yourselves. And thanks for watching, and see you again soon. Bye.
Peace out, everybody.